don't want it with its ID. They have ID addresses on this, so I don't want it with the ID address. I think it's froze again. Six, yeah. Yeah. Sorry for the interruption there. Got a problem with the computer freezing, and that's not helped at all. So anyway, we're back to the action, and 8-6 to Andy. He needs one more frame, and Keith is out. Then we'll have the next semi-final to follow up on this streaming table. I think the quality's been fantastic up to now from the players. They've really put on a good show. And at this stage, there is no losers because everyone gets money. And as long as you put a good show on, which both Keith and Andy have. Oof, boy, well done, Keith. He gave it everything he had there. What a great break at the right time. So I think reds are the order of the day from the look of it. Don't seem to be too many problems. Yellows are nice, but obviously your first one is not worth the risk, whatever you'd go for. So Keith's going to choose reds. So Keith just taking his time a little bit before he sets off, and if he doesn't run out of position with his white, you'll see him, he's fairly quick, Keith, once he makes his mind up. He knows, he maps it out well in his head. I'd love to see a deciding frame, and I think everyone watching would love to see a deciding frame. Keith wouldn't, or Keith would at this moment, but Andy definitely doesn't want a deciding frame. But so he's left a little bit of an angle, just to go up for his bad red. I say bad, it's not bad. The one on the top right on rail. So he really does do really precision play generally, Keith. He's so good at it. But it will be Andy's break. in the deciding frame? Will there be a twist and a turn in the final frame? A lot of the time there is. Can Andy stop that thing and do a break and dish? So it looks like Keith's going to pot this and then go for this red just there next, and leave that one obviously into the top right. And as you can notice, really the rules hasn't really come into play that much. With the top players it doesn't generally come into too much. Might have the tactical frame here and there, but most of them, once they get the break going, it's just break and dishes generally with the top players once they get their arm going. Not every frame, but a lot of frames. And Andy's done well really to come from behind. So after the decider on this, we'll switch off and come back on more or less straight away, and bring you the other semi-final between two great players. I'm sure it's going to be good. Well done, Keith. He needed that and he got it. That's like what true champions do. So the pressure's a little bit on Andy now to make a ball. So I hope the next semi-final is as good as this one. I'm sure it will be. Oris did a break and dish for his to get himself through. So shake hands and away they go. And 3-6, yeah, he's made a red. So sorry about not putting the overhead cam on then. I never thought about it until now. So I'm not sure if he's got a clear sight at any ball. We'll have a look at the overhead view now. So there doesn't look to be anything too clear here that you can have a proper shot at. Maybe cut the ball, yellow ball that's next to the red into the top right. Maybe cut this ball into this pocket, but I'm not sure. It looks a bit tricky. Of course, you'd have to make the pot to be on them, so whatever he nominates, if he nominates reds, he'd be on reds. And if he nominates yellows, he has to pot one in our rules. So looks like he's just going to fudge it there. Not a bad option. It's touching ball with the looks of it, so Keith's probably only has to cushion and put it back where it is. And this could go on for a little while. Neither player. This is what normally happens in a deciding frame anyway, generally. Not everyone, but a deciding frame where it just doesn't break the right way. So it's a little bit tricky. Are you coming on? Yeah. I'll let you put it on first and keep your microphone close. And right. So.
Are we on?
Yeah, you're on.
Sorted.
Away we go. Yeah, so it's just going to be tip tappy,
Has the colour been decided yet, or is it just open table still?
Well, Andy Broke got a red, but we were left with no shot, so he tapped it to there.
Okay.
Which I think it was touching ball, then Keith tapped it back,
Right.
and now Andy's tapped it back. So there is no ball. There is no one's on any colour
Right.
yet.
So would he have had to nominate yellows?
Yes. So he would have nominated.
He's not potted one. He's not on.
No, he couldn't get a yellow. He couldn't get a red. He could have nominated reds. He could hit a red.
Yeah.
But he couldn't pot it, and obviously with the yellows being where they are,
Yeah, true.
both players want to be on yellows, don't they? So.
Or
reds,
both not
really.
too bad, to be fair. Unless if that red at the top passes a yellow, it should do.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah. If that goes into the
Pass the
pocket.
yellow I ran about. Yeah.
Or that. Oh, that's no. Wait, I don't think.
Underneath the yellow.
Yeah, I don't think he's got that option on it.
Yeah,
I think it's
selling it at the angle.
Yeah, it's close. Keith's got a big problem here, really, hasn't he? You know, it's kind of first in, first serve with the looks of it.
Yeah.
There doesn't look to be any easy safety shot anymore.
Change that to semi-final.
Oh yeah, semi-final. Yeah.
Semi-final, 1st to 9. If it fits.
Yeah.
Just.
Yeah. Perfect. Yes. Well, it looks like he might be able to get this one. Wow. And he can, and he has. There's me thinking he couldn't.
Where's he spotted that from? I didn't even see that.
Yeah, he got the one you said.
Yeah.
I didn't think he could see it, but obviously he could.
It didn't look like he'd even looked at that, and then he's come around and potted it. So unless he just spotted it there and then and thought, right, I've got it.
Yeah.
You know, he might not have seen it.
No. Sometimes you don't, do you? Because you're thinking, I want to put him back in the same position. But he has got that difficult.
And they were pissed off with that, leaving him that.
Yes. That one there.
Yeah, the bottom table.
It's kind
Not
of.
anymore, it's not. If he gets on it now, he's not on it. Can be on the red.
There's always a twist and a turn in you know, when it goes to the hill. It's just never easy, is it?
No.
You know, never easy.
He's not left this an easy shot on anything now, unless he can snick that one into the middle.
Well, if he can snick the one into the middle, he's still in a good position. But
Well,
he's got his hand on the table.
He's going to lose a white. The white's going closer to the corner pocket than he needs for the angle to come around the table.
Yeah,
It's like a back cut, isn't it? It's more than 90 degrees.
He's not happy.
I think he might see.
It was a little bit tricky shot. I know there's a big gap there, but you needed to be close to that red really to make it easy.
He's looking at the plant here. Plant
Is
cut into the middle here. That's what he's just lined
Well,
up
if he does, I mean that the first ball that he hits would move down to this bottom right hand pocket,
yeah, and the white might come down to the top of the table and then back down to the one that he's tried to get on then. If he played it right, if he can come up and down the table here, leaves himself on the yellow on the bottom, well, the furthest away. Well, he's tried it and not got it. Look at the white though. The white would have been absolutely perfect. Well,
and they're all on.
Near enough perfect.
Yeah, and he's not gonna be a slight trained deer, Andy, is he? He's like a quick player, isn't he?
Do you know what? I've only ever seen Andy miss one ball in a deciding frame before, and he'll probably remember it himself in the European Championships at Bridlington when he was playing for the England men's A team, and he's missed, I'd say, a dolly red for his standard.
Yeah.
And he's left a perfect skill shot for the Scottish lad. He's rattled it, stayed over the bag, and he's left a perfect skill shot for the Scottish lad. The Scottish lad's got down and potted the skill shot, but the blacks hung over the bag and then dropped in.
And you're allowed 6 seconds or something, are you?
5 seconds.
5 seconds, yeah.
And
it was within the 5 seconds.
Yeah, it was literally like a split second, but it still stood there for
Yeah, it didn't look like it were
split
going.
Second,
Yeah.
everyone went, oh, and then he dropped it.
Someone sneezed.
Ooh, that was a bit of a loose shot, that. He's running out of position a bit there.
Yeah.
But Andy's potting ability is ridiculous.
Yeah, he's no problem there, has he really? He's got the
On bottom left,
right
yeah.
into the top, as we're looking, top left.
Yeah. Could you do multiple tables on this?
Yeah, if I wish.
Yeah. I said to Jason Twist before, he said it's like a really good idea with the cameras on, might be obviously with being on the table. And I said if you put one in the middle here, in the middle of all 4 tables, it'd be ideal.
Oh, if I put one of them
This side here.
Yeah, but the and I've put us over here away from the match tables, you know. But if there were 2 semi-finals going on at the same time, the moving camera now I'd have put on the next table, and the overhead one would have been on this one.
So
you could watch both. Yeah, I could, and I could put another couple of cameras on.
Is it the yellow?
A glaring miss. There's a twist and a turn.
No, is it the yellow on the way through?
Yeah. He's give 2 shots.
No. The red at the yellow.
Yeah. The twists and turns in a deciding frame. It's incredible because nerves kick in where you wouldn't think.
I was surprised he went for that one. For that red. It must have been tight.
Yeah. Just be careful with you. Yeah. So. There we go. Is there any more twists and turns to come?
The only problem I see now is the yellow that's in the middle of the 3 in a line.
Yeah.
That yellow there. Unless he's
this one.
Yeah. Unless
yeah,
he's
but
got
anywhere around here, and he's got
there.
that into there, but then it'd be getting onto the black.
Yeah.
Black is a bit tricky where it is, because with it being his siding frame, really, if you land round here, it's no problem. It's going in at dead weight. It's going in.
Got to get there.
But I won't fancy a double for the deciding frame if I could help it.
Jason Twist got a nice one before against Dylan Leary.
Did he? Oh yeah.
8-7, and he's no decider actually 9-7, 9-8.
What
sure
is
it was a decider.
No, 9-7,
9-7.
Yeah, he stopped it from getting to the. It were a break and dish, weren't it? Or no, Dylan break dry, or it were a dish anyway, wasn't it? It was counter dish or dish, one of the two.
If Keith's on this yellow now to the middle, this well, obviously the one he's queuing at now. If he's on that one, then he's got an angle to come down the table. That's not ideal.
No. But he's still at the table, and it's not too bad. You know, even though it's like, I know it's a little bit awkward queuing.
But it's awkward queuing, and now he's going to struggle to get to near the black. Because that one is queuing over now, he's going to be after his last ball.
Yeah, but if he brings the white over to the left-hand side of the table, it's not as hard as if he brings it over to the white, because he's going to have to leave it till his last ball now.
Yeah.
I should imagine, but he doesn't have to. I suppose he could drop the one into the middle. He's going to drop that in. He's not going to hit that with pace, is he really?
He's queuing.
Yeah, he's just going to drop that in. Bottom left, back up to the top.
Ooh, used all the pocket then.
Yeah, he played it as nice as he could, really, because it were a bit tricky.
This is a key shot, where he leaves his white after this one.
Yeah, he'll probably take a little bit of time over this now, I should imagine, because it's so important. It's a frame winner, isn't it, this shot? If he gets the position right.
This is the one that wins him his frame, yeah.
From the middle to the top rail,
he's looking at it
he has to get it perfect.
He does. If he screws onto the brown spot, if you imagine the brown spot on a snooker table, if he screws to that area,
probably push it through and bite, do you think?
Maybe, yeah. Lands it anywhere near where the brown would be. There you go.
Yeah, perfect.
Well, I couldn't have called it any better.
no, it is the brown spot, isn't it?
Yeah, fair enough.
So really, anywhere in this position, round about where the marker is now, is pretty decent. He doesn't want to be down there, obviously. I mean, if it were there, that'd be even better, because
he was underneath it.
There, but I think about if he gets to round about there,
Leave
he's
it
got to
on-
be
leave it
very
on there,
careful
and
now.
let's see how close he gets to that. Oh, it's going to be closer to black.
No, it's perfect.
Great shot.
Yeah.
Absolutely great shot, that.
You know, they're so difficult when you know, it is so difficult shot that
Probably
he
a
just
better
hit.
shot to use the cushion, actually.
Yeah.
We play left on this and come back out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's under it, a bit of adrenaline in the arm, though.
Yeah. Well, probably wanted to put a little bit more left-hand side on, but
Wide in the angle.
you know, you're going close to the pocket, aren't you?
Close to the middle, yeah.
And you don't want to come too far down. And you had to pot it. He had to pot. So, you know, in the circumstances, he's got a shot.
He's not just looked at the double.
8-8. Oh.
Hill.
Someone just asking what score it was. So.
He's got it.
He's got it. Well done, Keith. Wow, what a semi-final that was. That was absolutely fantastic. So what we're going to do, we're going to come off now for a short while, come back on for the other semi-final, and thanks for watching this. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have. So, see you soon.